2020. I have travelled through time to warn you. The floods are coming. This whole area made up a large part of the southeast of England, until nature showed us who was boss with its mighty force. Millions of homes were lost. The Olympics of 2012 had to be cancelled for the first time since 1944, and the Netherlands was reduced to a very narrow strip of land. And this is where our story starts, just before the flood disaster of 2008 happened. This area is now home to giant wind turbines, farms which turn wind into electricity, and is known as Giantlands.
When I started at Genesis Community, I was asked to do a scoping exercise to find out the needs and wants of older and vulnerable people. And something that came up time and time again was about subtle abuse and how people were being taken advantage of in a number of ways. Phone scams, letter scams, false befriending, a whole raft of issues. The forms of subtle abuse are vast, but the ones we focused on tend to be false befriending, letter scams, phone scams. And they may seem as if it's not very harmful, but it can be hugely problematic for customers. The effects are long-term and quite devastating.
I'm really pleased that Genesis, as a housing provider, has been given the opportunity to be able to make this film to raise awareness about what's really a very insidious and, I believe, increasing problem around subtle abuse of people who are old or vulnerable and who trust those around them and have that trust abused.
Here we go again, junk mail game. We're always a winner of a prize draw, best of, or the Bob Tonic catalogues. Saying I've won this money, 10,500. This one is the same. I've already applied to this one and I haven't had a reply. That says 10,500, and that is another one, and that's from, I think that's from Belgium as well.
So do you want to just read that one out to us?
Mr. Roger, you have been designated a winner under control of the highest authorities in the company, and you have been notified today so that I can send you the super cheque you have won, a cheque for £10,500. Important point. This is a cheque for £10,500. It is not a discount voucher, but it's a real first prize bank cheque. And that's it.
Well, those are all lies.
I think they are.
The kind of letter that we might get in the post that would go straight in the recycling bin, these kind of people will, to be honest, they would just tend to go for it, and they will sort of believe the offers they get of the holiday, and they're more likely to take advantage of these exorbitant loans, to be honest, these outrageously priced expensive loans, whether it's from a doorstop lender or from a large institution.
We are at lovely St Giles area now, and all the female staff are really, really excellent staff, and everyone that comes they see to errands and joining at the local surgery, other appointments, and they've done that for everyone here, and that's always been the case. There's lovely countryside, and we all have lovely, lovely places we live in, and the grounds and that's are taken care of by our gardeners, and most of them, nearly 99% of people do jobs in the kitchen or other places.
St Giles was set up in 1914. At the time it was set up as a leper colony. In that time there was very, very little that was made available for people that suffered with leprosy. And a lot of the work that has been done has been based on that.
What happens is whatever we grow, the kitchen has first choice of our produce. And after that, spares we sell.
There are, Jason. He's done the greatest October.
Did you speak to Mary about the flood?
Yeah, yes, I saw the floor and Jimmy the gardener.
a second.
You know, like I said before, I'm not really that worried about this flood coming because, you know, I can swim. I've got my gold grade certificate for swimming anyhow, and it's like my dad always said, you know, there's more sharks on land than in the sea anyway, so you know, I'm not really that worried about it.
God, what do I think of a flood? Well, I'm terrified of water. Why am I so scared all the time? Am I going to drown?
I don't care about no flood. Don't bother me. At the end of the day, it happens to everyone else. You know, it's just fact of life. If it does happen to everyone else, well, you know, hey, what do I care? At the end of the day, it's their problem, not mine. I mean, I don't know why it should bother me a flood, but hey, just don't. It don't bother me one iota. One iota a bit. Just let them get on with it. Let them all drown for all I care. Oh dear, oh dear.
I come from the year 2060 and I've come to see you in 2008. I'm to warn you about the floods. I'm a time traveller. What would you do if a chimpanzee landed his spaceship and told you there's going to be a flood? Would you believe him?
Okay, and what would you do? Would you believe it?
I'll be very surprised.
Chimpanzees can't fly, can
So keep going. Tell us about this time travel spaceship thing. Do you think these people have a message for us? What is the message?
Be more careful. The message is we should look after one another.
Love now.
Hey?
I think it's love.
No, I got a boyfriend.
Yeah, well, it goes that too. Never stop me. Yeah.
Oh Lord, please forgive me.
Let this flood make us more equal.
Let this flood make us more equal.
So what is Demelza like? She...
It's good. No, I think it's terrible. Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared of the flood. Yeah, I'm worried about anyone. What about you've got a cat or anything, or a dog? Oh no, I haven't. No.
You can pretend though.
I can pretend. Yeah, I've got a cat and a dog. I'm worried about them.
1 in 4 people in the UK will experience some form of mental health during their lifetime, and that can be from anything from like stress and anxiety right the way through to severe mental illness like schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. I think this is a really interesting project and could have a huge impact on improving the stigma and discrimination that's out there in everyday life at the moment. I think this could be an active part of the Moving People campaign, and also, you know, support social workers, police, and to help them to manage and deal with people, you know, that are experiencing subtle abuse in the community that they're working with. And the majority of the prison inmates have a mental health problem. The last figure I heard was over 75% of people in prison have an undiagnosed mental health problem. And part of our my regional plan is actually to get into prisons this year and do much more work. And some of that's around mental health promotion, but some of that maybe around creativity and healthy living, because, you know, people in prisons don't have a healthy living as well, and being creative is part of healthy living, really, isn't it? You know, it's like physical health. It's like exercising your mind and your spiritual and your cultural and your everything. So that's part of our objectives. Part of Rethink's national business plan is to try to do some more work in the criminal justice system at the moment, because mental health is just not really reflected in it, even though the majority of people have got a mental health problem.
come on, ref. That was offside! That was offside! Oh, please! Oh, cool, Bennett. Tackle it, that's it. Yes, goal! Nice one, nice one. Jeez, Darren, what took you so... Oh, hello, dude, it's you.
What the hell is this?
I'll throw you a surprise party, it's your birthday. Chill, man.
Well, it looks like the party started without me. Oh, and I'm surprised, all right.
Listen, take out in the fridge and some beers as well. Help yourself, man.
Where's my car?
Oh, yeah, Darren took that.
And what if he gets caught? Do you think of that?
I'm on a 5-year driving ban, man. Don't worry, chill. He's only had 2, 3, 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, well, as soon as he gets back, you're taking this party somewhere else.
Oh, don't stand in front of the match, man. I'm watching that.
This match?
Yeah, that match.
All right.
Oh, come on, dude. That cost me 20 quid, that did.
How did you pay for it? You don't even have a credit card.
Yeah, but you do.
Use my credit card again?
Yeah.
I suppose you pay me back?
Of course I will do.
Yeah, well, you said that last time. I told you never to use the car.
Yeah, well, I ain't. It's Darren.
Yeah, or anybody else.
Well, you never said that.
I shouldn't have had to. Where's my Xbox? Didn't lend it out again, did you?
Yeah, I took it down cash converters. Got it on buyback. And your DVDs, well, I got a $5 each for them. Your books, I would have got more for had they not been autographed to Reland.
Well, at least I've got all my music backed up on the iPod.
Well, it's a good thing then, isn't it?
Yeah, at least I take that to work with me. Okay, alright, fine. And I suppose it's a bit of a long shot you put any money in an electricity card?
Well, nah, that kind of money found its way to the bookies. But don't worry, man, me always came in, 200 sods.
Oh, well, you can start by giving me what's left then.
Well, ain't much of that left now.
Well, you kind of spent it all. You didn't spend the best part of £200 on beer and Chinese takeaway, did you? Or did you? Is that coke?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what my landlord would do if he found out people doing drugs in this place? This isn't funny. He would kick me out. I'd be out and I'd lose this place.
Listen,
is that funny to you?
Listen, man, chill. It's my bad. I'll clear up.
Yeah,
right?
well, you said that last time, and you say it'll never happen again, but it keeps happening, man.
Darren!
guys.
Nice one, man.
Oh. Hello, mate.
Those will be mine.
Coffee, but
Thank
we've
you.
got some beer. We're good to go.
Well, that's great. You can go and enjoy it somewhere else.
Darren,
Beer?
come on, man. His lordship's on one of his flicks. Let's go.
Just go.
Let's go.
Once a person has a mental health problem, though, there are still a wide range of social questions that projects like yours, but others really, I think, are blazing a trail over, because they're actually saying we need to actually engage with people and give them meaningful personal relationships that make them feel good about themselves. This isn't about anything clever about doing therapy on them. You're not doing something to them. You're engaging them in order that they regain a sense of being a person and have some pride and confidence in being a person, in a way that those of us who are more fortunate just take for granted on a daily basis. These people, for various reasons, have lost that and have been excluded from the opportunities to enjoy those privileges that a lot of other people take for granted. So your sort of project, what it's doing is yours and many others, they're a vehicle for that type of engagement and enhancement of well-being, in a way that I think is, we need some imagination about this. I think statutory services have just got to start to get a lot more imaginative about the whole question of citizenship and social inclusion and engagement with people to actually provide that enhanced sense of well-being. You know about this big thing about CBT at the moment? You know, this improving access to psychological therapies? The Department of Health are very strongly going down this line. There's a technical fix. We can cure depression and get people back to work by plugging them into 6 sessions of CBT. 10 years ago it was, we're going to find a new breakthrough in antidepressants, which we're now finding out suddenly don't work. It's because they're barking at the wrong tree. I think this technical fix thing about mental health problems is barking up the wrong tree, and the sort of stuff that you're doing, which is much more about personal engagement and ordinary activities and getting people to be involved in things which any other person would find useful to be involved with, is actually the way forward.
My name's Stephen Cowley, and this is my new book, Different Day. This book starts off with past experiences to do with homelessness, mental health and substance misuse. It then continues the journey onto recovery and my future hopes and aspirations and my strengths. The book then finishes with some positive poems that were written a year ago, and then it moves on to the final part of the book, which closes and ends on a positive note to show you can survive distress and end up with a good, positive and decent life. This poem is called With Time. There is help out there if you can reach out. I'm a survivor of distress, a better life now, no doubt. Reflection has made me stronger, strength and aspirations come through. There is hope out there for people like me and you. Take life day by day, it's not weak to admit defeat. Sometimes we are powerless to not be knocked off our feet. The loneliness and isolation starts to drift. Unbearable feelings ease with time, and before we know it, we start to feel fine.
After the flood, after we lost everything, after we thought all was lost, things got better. And strangely, we found an even more meaningful existence. We were survivors, and every day thereafter was a gift.